Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 9452 Southwest Jasper Drive here in Beaverton. We're located in the crawl space. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. And it looks like, well, I'm going to zero out right here at the entrance into the pipe. Just here about a foot in front of the camera. Pipe is, the line's underwater here for a little bit, and this section here is going to likely be within the crawl space there, that first 5 feet. The clean out and pipe are easily that distance from the front foundation, and we're likely just passing under the foundation here at this point. Just transitioned there at 20 feet over to schedule 3034 PVC pipe. And here at 50 feet, we have reached the main lateral out on Jasper. I'm going to let the line drain out here for just a moment or two before pulling back. And I'm going to go ahead and start reeling back here. The water's been shut off in the house now for about 3 minutes or so. It should be pretty much all the way drained out at this point. It looks like it may have a little bit of settling that's occurred here in the PVC portion of the line. It's very minimal. Even with the water flow running there, the water level's not even up to the camera lens. That's nothing I'm concerned about. Anyway, this is what the line looks like when it's completely drained. It's very, very minimal amount of standing water. And there's a little bit of debris in the flow line that's probably making that worse than it actually is. So anyway, it's too minimal for me to recommend a repair on it. Just simply not worth doing. Another spot where some settling has occurred just at that particular joint there. That's another. It's only about a foot of pipe here, and it's less than a quarter inch of water. There's no significant debris building up in any of that. And a tiny bit right here at the transition point from ABS to PVC, another spot I'm not worried about. And the only spot I'm really concerned about here is about the first 5 feet of the sewer line. Alright, so I'll show how this pipe is configured here once I pull the camera out. Anyway, right here at the base of this pipe, the pipe's kind of angling down towards the ground, then at 45s. And I've pulled up the plastic here a good, at least probably 2 or 3 feet without tearing up all the plastic in the crawl space. It looks like there's a portion of this that's completely unsupported that's just floating over the top of the ground. But anyway, right at that 45 where it's leveling out here, is where the standing water starts. There's about 1 to 2 inches of standing water in here, depending on where you're at in it. And it starts to taper off here around 5 feet, which is pretty much right at the foundation wall. So I would recommend a repair here from the 45, right where the pipe kind of starts diving towards the ground. From the 45 to the foundation wall, it's about 5 feet of sewer line to correct the standing water. There's 1 to 2 inches of standing water there, and that's a spot there where debris and toilet paper and stuff like that can easily get clogged up. I would recommend a repair there. Apart from that, the rest of the line is not in perfect shape. There's a little bit of standing water throughout the PVC, but there's no major debris buildup for me that's indicating that it's causing a significant flow issue. Right here at this 45, though, you can see how grease is starting to collect on the top of the pipe there. You don't want the water filling up all the way to the top of the pipe. It's not a good sign for flow. So anyway, I would recommend that and just re-scoping it to ensure that the belly has been properly corrected. I'm going to go ahead and pull out. So I'll show you how this is kind of set up in here. There's the entrance to the crawl space. Just inside here is the pipe. Trying to get my camera oriented here so this makes sense. Okay, so this is coming down here and it's diving down into the ground. Cleanouts right here. Right here, we're at 45s. This is where the belly starts at. And you can see right here, this portion, at least a couple feet of it, is unsupported. There's no dirt underneath it. Anyway, it looks like there needs to be support under the pipe, or this needs to be cut a little bit and brought up to put a harder angle on that piece of pipe there, but I would definitely recommend getting that corrected. And it's easy to get to. The whole thing's exposed, so it's a fairly simple repair to do.